let's talk about the presidency and the power of the president. Professor Gao, what are the qualifications to be president of the United States of America?
According to our Constitution, there are 3 specific requirements to be a president. First is to be a natural-born citizen of the United States. Second is this person must be 35 years of age. And third is that they have to have resided within the United States for at least 14 years.
What are the powers of the president?
So the president has many powers. Just to name a few, chief diplomat is where the president is able to negotiate treaties with foreign governments. With the power of commander-in-chief, the president is able to deploy troops. And as the chief executive, the president is able to appoint individuals to offices and to exercise powers that deal with enforcing laws.
Now, you mentioned enforcing laws. In the news, in the modern era, we've seen a huge controversy over what we call executive orders. Can you explain to our students what is an executive order?
Yeah, so an executive order actually carries the same force as law. However, is usually used by a president within the context of an existing law. A president today can actually override an executive order that was passed by a president that was in office prior to the current president with an executive order. And an example of that was the DACA program was passed as an executive order by President Obama and was passed, was basically made no longer a law with President Trump's executive order.
Another issue that comes up a lot, especially in the modern era, is where we have presidential candidates running for office. And as they're running for office, they're making all kinds of claims about what they're going to change, what laws will change if they win the election. Can a president make drastic changes or even change the law without congressional action?
So now according to our Constitution, the president can only enforce laws and not make any laws.
Why is it important for students to know the presidency?
It's important for students to understand that even though it may seem that presidents have more power than the other branches of the government, in fact, our framers created our Constitution so that all 3 branches are equal in power, and presidents actually do need the help of Congress in order to make any laws.
To learn more, please read your textbook.